Welcome to Legal 123s with ByrdAdatto. Legal issues simplified through real client stories and real-world experiences. Creating simplicity in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Season 17 preview of the Legal 123s with ByrdAdatto. I'm your host, ByrdAdatto, my co-host, Michael Byrd.
Thanks, Brad. I'm excited to continue our year-long quest of completing the 4 seasons of a business.
Yes, I cannot believe we're moving on to the next season, which is the 3rd of the 4 seasons, so I'm doing my math correctly, Michael.
You are passing math today, Brad.
Yes.
Way to go.
What are the other seasons then?
Yeah, for those who don't know, so we've been on this journey this whole year. We started with the building season, which is starting a business.
Yeah.
And then we moved on to the operating season. We really camped out last season on kind of the crises that pop up when you're in the business of running a business. And now we're going to talk about the scaling season. This is the 3rd season. That's when you're growing a business. And then finally, the buying and selling season.
Awesome. Well, Season 16 was a blast, Michael. And we have to kick it off with a crisis when your employed doctor sleeps with a patient. Spoiler alert, everybody. That's a no-no if you haven't heard that yet.
Yes, that is not a good idea.
Yeah.
But we also had our second live podcast last season from Las Vegas.
Yeah, that was awesome, Michael. And we had fun with that live audience, and the audience so far seems to love our season 16. And in fact, the episodes they like the best so far is, the crisis, a nurse stealing Botox from the practice, another crisis where a physician employee becomes a ketamine clinic's medical director, and actually our opening show so far seems to be resonating with everyone when your employed doctor sleeps with a patient.
Yeah, we had a lot of spicy shows last season.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, all good. Well, and I also I love the fact that we ended our 200th episode with Tim Sawyer. Brad, we continue to be amazed and grateful to have all of our loyal listeners who continue to join us each week on the Legal 123s with ByrdAdatto, and they share our content with others, and they keep us energized to keep doing this.
Absolutely. And Michael, no spoilers, but you already mentioned that next season is the scaling season.
Yes. With season 17, we're talking about businesses who decide to double down on their business. They're ready to scale. Our theme this season is growing a business.
Yes. And we're going to spend a lot of time telling stories on how growth can impact a client's decision.
We'll have our series regular Jay Riero join us and sprinkle in some guests this season.
Yes, it's going to be fun. We're looking forward to catching up with all you during season 17. Our actual opener will be on July 10th when we discuss raising capital for your business when scaling. Until then, enjoy the July 4th weekend. Thanks again for joining us today. And remember, if you like this episode, please subscribe. Make sure to give us a 5-star rating and share with your friends.
You can also sign up for the ByrdAdatto newsletter by going to our website at ByrdAdatto.com.
ByrdAdatto is providing this podcast as a public service. This podcast is for educational purposes only. This podcast does not constitute legal advice, nor does it establish an attorney-client relationship. Reference to any specific product or entity does not constitute an endorsement or recommendation by ByrdAdatto. The views expressed by guests are their own, and their appearance on the program does not imply an endorsement of them or any entity they represent. Please consult with an attorney on your legal issues.